Hello everybody and welcome back to Visit FYLDE Coast. We're in super sunny Blackpool again for this video. It's a lovely afternoon. I'm breaking with tradition and doing this one in an afternoon because today we're going to go for a look around the inside of the winter gardens. So this is one of two videos. There's also going to be one of looking around outside as well, which is a lot more interesting than you might think. So this spectacular building has been open for a couple of weeks. It's 11 separate spaces over 2 floors, and it might have reopened recently, but it actually opened for the first time on the 11th of July 1878. So we're going to go in and we're going to go and take a look around and see what we can see. So we've just spoken to the lovely security lady and we've given our details for track and trace and disinfected our hands and had my temperature taken, so everything's fine and tickety-boo at the moment. So we now need to follow the one-way system as well as we come round. So this is the statue of Morecambe and Wise, and I actually came to the opening of this beautiful piece of artwork, and that was, now then, when was that? It's a few years ago. It was a really nice event. The information's all on our Live Blackpool website. There's a limit to how much I can remember, and this bit of the building has got an absolutely beautiful rotunda. Just look at that. They certainly knew what they were doing, our Victorian forefathers, didn't they? What a lovely space. So you've probably noticed that we've got arrows on the floor and it's all one way, so we've got to go following the arrows. I'm glad they've not said left and right, or I would have been a bit stumped. So there's all kinds of different spaces within the winter gardens, as you've probably noticed when you've been in before. So these are the stalls that lead up to the opera house up there, and then at this side is the Spanish bar, Spanish suite even. So I'm just a little bit disorientated because they've got one-way systems set up that are slightly different to how I'm used to finding my way around. So we've come upstairs where the Spanish suite is. This is where the staircase is that I got a little bit disorientated downstairs, and I've been in this room many times for different business meetings. And this is a series of interconnected rooms that all link in together. Obviously, the lights are not on because this is not an official open day. This is a backstage nosy tour. So this is one of the stunning themed rooms upstairs, and there's the Galleon Bar and the Baronial Hall. I think this one's the Baronial Hall. You can see why, with all the baronial flags. Just imagine having a Christmas party in here when it's all lit up and decorated. And this is the beautiful Spanish Hall. Look at that. We'll go over here and then the sun's lighting the room up rather than blinding us. Now this has been recently refurbished. If you've been in this room over recent years, you might remember that there used to be a big cloth canopy hung underneath the chandeliers and underneath the ceiling, because the ceiling was, shall we say, worse for wear. Given the fact that the building was built in 1878, you can forgive it for that, can't you? Well, in 2019, a big refurbishment job went on in here, and you can see what an absolutely amazing job they've made of it. It's a lovely room, it really is. So all these different rooms are used for events, functions, conferences, all that kind of thing. I'm just hoping I'm not going to get lost because they're all linked together. And then you go out down that central staircase where we looked when we came up. So that's the bar that serves some of these rooms. Amazing building, absolutely amazing building. Right, so we'll go back where we came. I'll follow my trail of breadcrumbs back through the baronial hall. Yeah, that's right, this is the baronial hall and downstairs is the Gillows Bar. And we'll rejoin you back in the Floral Hall. So this is the beautiful Floral Hall. And if you've not been to Blackpool for some years, you'll have noticed that this is in a beautiful state of repair, because this area of the building was also restored as well when the Winter Gardens had been bought by Blackpool Council. So there's been huge amounts of work done within this building to bring it back to its former glory. And this room here is the Maxi Cafe. And the Maxi Cafe is the site of the original building that the Winter Gardens complex is built on. So this is the lovely room, and I think it's this wall here, this wall and this end of the building that is the original building that was first built on the site of the Winter Gardens. So there's normally a big grand piano in here where people are able to come and play. There's a chap that plays regularly. And it's lovely sitting in there having a drink and enjoying the ambience and the music, and really lovely place. So carrying on around the building, the Opera House is upstairs, and we might manage to get a look in there. That's got 2,900 capacity. So the Empress Ballroom is in this corner, and that looks like it might be closed, but the Empress Ballroom is down here, and that's got a capacity for 3,250 people. So this is a brand new attraction in the Winter Gardens. It's the Fearsome Craftsmen. It's not opened yet. It's an exhibition that's touring from the Jorvik attraction in York. Now, I can remember going to York when that was built, and that's a really big tourist attraction there that's all based around Vikings and our Viking ancestry. So that's being held in here in the Pavilion Theatre. And the Pavilion Theatre, this is the horseshoe that we're looking at the moment, and the horseshoe goes round the outside of the Pavilion Theatre. And the theatre was built in 1878 as a concert hall originally, and it's the oldest venue in this complex. And you can see through the glass squares all the original detailing and the original tiles, and it's just amazing to think that it's been there for so long. So we're leaving the Floral Hall where we came in, and this is the other exit that takes you out to Victoria Street. So this is the Empress Grill Room, and we've again had many events in there and sampled their fine wares. So we're going to walk round the other side of the building to the horseshoe and the Pavilion Theatre, and we're going to just have a look through this door, and then I'm going to take you into the pavilion and just let you have a look at the inside of this lovely building. I found the door that's open. So this is the inside of the horseshoe. And you can see now why it's called a horseshoe. So this carries on right round the outside of the building to where we've just come from. And inside there, inside that building, is the Pavilion Theatre. And then on our left, as we are now stood in this spot, is the Olympia. So this was one of the original buildings. Never push when it says pub. This was one of the original buildings. So this is Gillows Bar, where Pineapple Jack are performing. And then the Olympia Exhibition Hall is down here. So this is the entrance to Victoria Street. So the Derham Lounge is that room over there on the right, and that's a beautiful room. That's all being restored. And this is the Olympia Exhibition Hall, which obviously, as you can see at the moment, is dark and closed. And you might have actually visited in there when, can't see, can we? It's just black. When Illuminasia was in that space. And I think before that it used to be Professor Peabody's place. It's a bit before my time, that. But the building, all of the building is just absolutely full of original features and original architecture. It's amazing. And that's the entrance out to the promenade. It's quite incredible, really, when you think that in 1878, when this was built, it cost £100,000. And that must have been an incredible amount of money in those days. But now the development is still going on. And of course now the conference centre is being built, which is the largest building project at the Winter Garden since the Opera House was built. And the Opera House is that away. You go through there and to the left and then up and into the building. So I have to say that it's the first time I've been in here since the restrictions changed and we're able to come and visit different places again. And the way that they're taking social distancing seriously and they're being really careful about everything that they're doing is very impressive. It's certainly very clean. Everything's nicely separated. The toilets are spotless. So all in all, 10 out of 10, and well done to the Winter Gardens for everything that they've done. So I hope you've enjoyed this little whistle-stop tour of this beautiful venue. Don't forget to sign up for your Visit FYLDE Coast email newsletter. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well and hit the bell for notifications to make sure that you get alerts of all the other great content that we share. So you have a lovely day and we'll see you soon. Bye.